you think of the worst Pokemon ever made? Everybody would say, oh, that's pretty obvious. You have Love You have, all these really bad Pokemon. Delibird. Okay, you have, Metapod, Kakuna, all of these, really bad Pokemon. Metapod, Kakuna, Magikarp. Okay, but let's talk about fully Pokemon. You have Dustox, you have Radiant, you have Spinda as well. Okay, and he can even include some legendaries that they're like Regigigas, Fione. What's the point of Fione? And of course, let's not forget one of the absolute most pointless Pokemon of all time. Well, every Pikachu clone except for Palmar. And the one from Gen 7 called... I remember the one from Gen 7, but there was one from Gen 7 as well. Well, it was an electric type. But then we have... No, we're not talking about Hydreigon. No. We're talking about this thing. Iron Zunguus. Yes, this is a real Pokemon. Okay, so we got Pokemon Violet, you get, they have future Pokemon. But basically they took the lazy route making all the Pokemon now robots. Like, why? Why are all the future Pokemon robots? Okay, sometimes, yes, they look pretty cool. Like Iron Moth is supposed to be an alien satellite, which is pretty cool. Okay, an alien satellite is supposed to be from a different planet. Okay, Iron Moth has a pretty cool origin story, even though it looks just like even though it's just a, metal version of for Corona, Iron Moth is still pretty cool. You have, most of the Paradox Pokemon, yes, they are kind of lazy, but the whole point is they're supposed to be futuristic. I made a video about, the recent future one. But at least, unlike Iron Zunguus, yes, it's a very lazy design, as I pointed out, being a lazy design. But at least, Iron Leaves is going to be very useful in the metagame, in your playthrough, and of course, competitive Pokemon. It's going to serve its own role, its own purpose. Okay, this is a Pokemon that's basically is just a worse version of a better Pokemon. And that Pokemon is Hydreigon. Hydreigon is way better than Iron Zunguus. Iron Zunguus is probably the most pointless Pokemon ever conceived. Okay? It has a worse typing than Hydreigon. Okay? It has a worse typing than Hydreigon. It has an absolute worse typing. Okay? Like, this Pokemon is, when it comes to its typing, being is way worse than any other Pokemon. Like, all this is just a stock flying type, okay? Like, yes, stock and flying can be pretty good, okay? But it took away what made the Pokemon good. If it was a Dark Steel type, that would make sense, and just give it Levitate. Oh wait, we have to give it Quark Drive. Because it's a Paradox Pokemon. We have to give it Quark Drive. Well, it's okay, I guess you can get, I guess you can give it Quark Drive, because of course every Paradox Pokemon has it. But you could give it like Levitate and give it a better typing. Okay? At least try to distinguish it. Okay? And its design is Hydreigon, but it's just a robot. Okay? There's nothing really to be desired out of Iron Zunguus. Its name also sounds really stupid. Okay? Its name is really stupid too. Zunguus? What the hell is a Zunguus? Okay? It's a stupid name. Okay? A stupid name. Okay? Iron Zunguus is a completely idiotic and stupid name. It makes no sense. Okay? What the hell is a Zunguus? Okay? Why is it called Zunguus? Okay? It's just a pretty bad Pokemon. And we can talk about its competitive capabilities. Okay, its stat total is 570. Oh yeah, pretty cool. It's a special attacker. Okay, but it's basically just Hydreigon but worse. Okay, that's all it really is. Okay, What's the point of using this thing? We can just use Hydreigon, okay, as well. Why would he just use this? Okay, you have Hydreigon, okay. Hydreigon is better than Iron Jungulis, okay. First of all, it has better stats than Iron Jungulis, okay. It has better stats. It has base stat total of 600, which is better than the 530 that Iron Jungulis got, okay. Way better than the 530 Iron Jungulis got. Okay, which again doesn't really matter. That total doesn't really matter if it's a 30%. For example, Quagsire is one of the best Pokemon despite having a really bad base stat total. Okay, and compared to Pokemon, you don't have. And if you play Pokemon Showdown, well, you don't have to go through the pain of leveling up your Zweilous up. Okay, you don't have to go through the pain of doing that. Okay. This Pokemon is completely and utterly pointless. Okay, completely and utterly pointless. And you look at the tier. If you look at the tier it is in, it is the second worst Paradox Pokemon in UU. And UU is the kind of like the Pokemon that just don't make it to OU. Okay, they're not good enough. They're not used enough to be an OU. Okay, Pelipper or Form moved up to OU, obviously. Okay. Bascalibur probably moved up to OU as well. Espafra is now in Ubers because it got banned for its ability. But we have Iron Zoggios all the way down to 38. And it's likely going to fall down even farther once Pokemon Home comes out. Okay. Or maybe it might serve the same niche Hydreigon enjoyed because Hydreigon's banned in UU now. Okay, because Hydreigon is outclassed by Hydreigon got banned in UU. Iron Jungulis is barely struggling to get past, to survive in UU. Okay? It's struggling. Okay? It's struggling to get past in UU. And once Pokemon Home comes out, okay, Pokemon Scarlet they get Pokemon Home support coming. Okay? And it's still coming in early 2023, where it doesn't really help. But once Pokemon Home comes around, okay, this thing's gonna be outclassed. Because a bunch of Pokemon are going to be transferable for Pokemon Home. Okay. A bunch of Pokemon will be transferable. You have the birds. You have Mew and Mewtwo are going to be banned to Ubers anyways. You have Typhlosion. You have Quagsire. You have the Gen 3 Legendaries. You have a bunch of Legendaries that are all going to be banned to Ubers. You have Cresselia. You have the Husey Pokemon coming to the game as well. And they're all listed here with, apparently, they're all listed with Gen 4. Gen 5, you have Samurai coming back, the Genies and Melretta. You have the Gen 6 starters coming back. Greninja's already in the game because of raids. Carbank, Diance's coming back. Hooper and Volcanion. Decidueye is coming back. Meguna's coming back. Rillaboom, Scorbunny. No, Cinderace is already back, but Rillaboom, Italian, Persoka, Zacian, and Samantha, which these guys will be banned to Ubers. Sarud and all these guys. All the legends. So most of the legends are going to be banned to Ubers. It's really going to be the QC Pokemon that are going to really determine and save the metagame. You also have now Rocking Wake and Iron Reeves in the game. Whereas they're both probably going to be banned to Ubers. Okay, that's going to be a sort of thing. Okay. And the Paradox Legendaries. Okay. Both Pokemon will be banned to Ubers most likely. As well. So yeah, Iron Zungius is absolutely one of the worst Pokemon ever made. Okay. And it's going to be continued to be outclassed by many other Pokemon. How far will Iron Zungius fall? Who knows? But it's one of the most pointless and worthless Pokemon in existence. Okay. Goodbye.